Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Catterson here with more Supernatural. It's episode 20 of season 8. As we are so close to the end after this, 3 episodes left to go. So, yeah, especially with the whole situation with Naomi escalating, she's trying to gain the trust of, well, Dean specifically after the events of the last episode. Of course, Kevin is absent after dealing with Crowley. Yeah, it's really hotting up these, well, as we come into these final few episodes. So, yeah, but it was really great stuff last time, especially, like I said, in with the whole how they dealt with the whole Benny situation, and like I said, with Dean's reactions as well. It was just really well done. So yeah, but the whole situation with Bobby as well. Yeah, like I said, I feel like it could have benefited from a 2-parter in my opinion. But it is what it is, and yeah, I am intrigued to see how we're gonna conclude things for this season. So with that said, why don't we get into this episode of Supernatural? It's episode number 20 of season 8. Let's go. Is he time traveled again, for crying out loud?
What the hell?
Oh shit. He looks...
I'm telling you, give me 5 minutes with some clippers.
You can't.
Lay down.
Look, leave his hair alone.
Took us just...
You know what? I'm gonna get dressed. We should go find Kevin.
Hey. Easy. Sleep.
He is absolutely done.
I've hacked into every security camera around Guard's houseboat, Kevin's hometown, where Mrs. Train lived, and... well, nothing so
Zilcho.
far. How about you getting back out there?
No problem.
I'm gonna miss it. That wall felt that.
Charlie.
Hey!
In the neighborhood,
God.
found you guys a case. Found us a case.
She found us a
How
case?
else you know where we are?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't. Not exactly, at least.
You okay, Sam?
Better days.
No, I'm good, yeah. What are you doing in Kansas?
A comic convention in Topeka.
Of course.
In the middle of the week?
Monstrous. I'm a wee bit obsessive.
You love it.
If a wee bit means completely. I also found this series of books by Carver.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. So she's getting a bit of law into the... oh, yeah, meta madness.
Sorry you have zero luck with the ladies.
We need to find every single copy of those books and burn them.
They're online now, so good luck with them.
Oh! Oh!
Awesome. You can hit that target, then we can talk about you after.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, she's a queen.
What?
All right, if you're gonna do a ride-along, then, you gotta lose them.
She's rocking the Mary Jane. I don't know why she looks like Mary Jane.
Watch your back.
Yeah. No brothers or sisters?
Actually, I have 2. Their names are Xbox and PS3.
I mean, that hasn't aged well because it will be now Xbox S Series or whatever it's called and PS5.
Be the override or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Unless you can get me the form, I can't give you access to the body.
But FBI.
I understand, dear. But paperwork is paperwork.
Is she handling this
course.
better or worse than Castiel?
You were a teenager?
NORAD.
As a teenage, no.
Yeah, whatever you say, War Games. Why don't we go grab some grub
Oh
while we
my,
wait?
no, I believe her. Oh, it popped like a zit. Look, when you heard the squishing noise, I'm sure that would have should have given you a bit of a sign to leave well enough alone. Kids, right?
Where's office anymore?
That's a great idea.
Oh shit. Are you really leaving Charlie?
Is he leaving? He's leaving.
That's all right. I stole your car. I think I know where he's going. Come on.
Cool. Wait, you stole my car?
It's empty.
Is this coroner up to no good?
They burned the bodies.
She's...
Already? Yeah, they think it's some kind of like outbreak scenario. Even got the CDC to sign off on it.
What the hell?
So what about shoes? I can never find the right kind to go
Okay,
with.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a stylist.
All clean. All clean. Unless they're hiding in the thing.
Their eyes light up blue. They pass as humans, all their regular jazz. Except these leave their victims with jelly-like insides.
I guess that
Supposedly,
fits
when
the
they poison
profile?
victims, they leave behind a blue handprint.
Boom.
I hate that thing. I want one.
So, these things dial.
I will pick us some grub, and unlike you, Sam, I will not forget the pie.
Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 what was that shade?
She's some Milwaukee. Since the second she got here.
Oh. Yeah, but it might come from behind. Yeah, I was right. Oh, I knew it was a bloody coroner. If it's a singular...
Gertrude's been in a persistent vegetative state for 16 years. About a year ago, her condition got worse. This ventilator's the only thing keeping her alive.
Oh.
How did this happen?
She and her husband, a couple nurses said they thought they saw somebody in here reading to her, but nobody's ever officially signed in to visit her. She's all alone. If you'll excuse me, I have to make my rounds.
Thank you, Mrs. Middleton. I promise you I will find her.
But I guess this is why she needed to lie,
You're not
because
going anywhere.
obviously it's, yeah,
Well, I'm screaming.
difficult subject. What a script!
I knew you'd make a meal fit for two.
For two?
Oh no.
Now get this. CDC? Never heard from Jennifer this time either. She faked
Charlie's gonna be okay.
bodies to cover her track.
Oh? Well, she said two,
okay?
so meal for two.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
Charlie, get up,
Different
please.
gin, maybe she needs a different antidote.
Charlie?
Oh shit.
Burn it up, man. We're not letting her turn to jello.
No.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna need to go sleep fast, so, punch me.
Ah!
Look, man, I know you don't want to, okay?
Oh my god! You really had no questions asked there.
You're a little off your game there, because that was
Oh no! Oh my god! Hey! If at first you don't say, damn! Sam was ready to just deck him one. Boy! Look, I just love her. Okay, whether it's reality or a dream,
Come with me if you want to live.
fuck's sake.
It's a video game.
Wait a second, you telling me that this whole thing is a video game?
It was called The Red Scare.
What? Oh
First-person
my
shooter against super
god!
soldier vampires. I copied it off a game company's server before it was finished, reprogrammed it to reflect my flamingly liberal politics, and then I released it for free.
Holy
And they took me down and had me
shit!
arrested.
You killed my mom.
Oh. Wait, wasn't he at the where that guy where they were poking that guy?
It's an infinite loop.
It's like 12
Pac-Man
minutes.
without level 256.
Level what?
All that.
Nothing.
Wait, what?
I was going for
patience?
12 minutes here, but oh,
She'd read me The Hobbit.
of course. Of course she would.
She's the reason I love the stuff I love.
Sorry for your loss.
I was gonna say, seeing the second curtain, I had a feeling Sam was behind there.
Is this my...
Screwed up. Mom knew how to cover her tracks. She always told me not to play with my food.
Yeah, you did. Oh!
Listen to your mom.
Oh, wow.
I just want to tell her that I'm sorry and that I love her and just have her hear it again. I just need her to hear that one more time. But she can't. She can't.
I know.
I want to give her a hug.
Believe me, I know.
Oh. He is like the brother. Like, she is the sister to Dean and Sam.
I can dig through our archives. You are definitely a woman of letters.
I like the sound of that.
I love it. Love it. Love it. I'm loving the bonds that we got in between Sam and Charlie. And
I love you.
I know.
I know.
Love it. Oh.
Dirty, wet hole filled with the ends of worms and an oozy smell. Nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down on or to eat. It was a
Love
hobbit
it.
hole, and that means comfort.
I'm gonna give her a hug because, of course, she has to take her off life. Like, she has to. But, I mean, you can't really blame her for, like. Yeah, there's just a lot of fear going around, and yeah. But it's also something you don't want to hear, like, especially with Dean, like, having to just convince Charlie you have to let her go because she's not coming back, sadly. And the thing is, though, it's not just the fact that you don't want to let her go and all of that. Because that is, of course, the fear. But it's not just that, though. It's the fact that she's also putting guilt on herself as well at the end of the day. Of course, you don't want to say goodbye to your parents, but but there's also a really, really greater sting when it comes to feeling responsible. So yeah. And it just breaks your heart, especially because we love Charlie. We do. We love Charlie so much, and yeah. I mean, it was a great episode. I want to give her a hug. I definitely do. You can't go wrong with Charlie. It's insane though, because for some reason, seeing her, it doesn't feel like it's been a full season since she made her grand debut. And yet it was just, it's just always a delight, even in, I guess, sad circumstances like this, because I mean, not just does Felicia play her really, really well, but of course you do love the relationship between her and the brothers. One thing I really loved about this episode definitely was the evolved connection. But I mean, I feel like with Dean and Charlie, considering they are so alike, they're always going to have like the they're always going to have the strongest connection. But it is really, really great to see her bond with Sam in this episode. So I can't believe. What's funny is though, she really cooked Sam when it came to, unlike you, I won't forget the pie. And then narrator, she did forget about the pie. So, but of course that wasn't her fault. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, it was that Jin's fault, the coroner, who... Yeah, it is funny, though, because it's the ginger hair, isn't it, right? I was thinking, is this, like, her mom, she's working at, like, as a coroner and all of that? Yeah, and then of course it's sad because of the circumstances of what is going on with her actual mother, but then there came that drop that, well, no, we are gonna see her mother, although it's gonna hurt, and it did hurt because you felt so bad for Charlie, especially with this whole situation of her trying to battle with her past, really, because I mean, she lost her, like, she lost her so young, really, because the doctor said, well, there's no chance. So, and I mean, there have been a few comments that have stated about how alike to the Winchesters she is. There's no denying that. And of course, you've got the whole situation where she was, what, 12 when the accident happened. And yeah, it's just another relation. It's another sad relation to the Winchesters because of the whole, you know, fact that they lost their mom early. So yeah, but I also feel like it makes the whole relationship... See, this is it, though. It makes the whole relationship situation between, especially Charlie and Dean, a bit more poignant. Because she lost her family. She's lost her family. I mean, yeah, her mom was there, but she wasn't, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, and the only thing she could do, really, by the end of this episode was to let go of her mom, because of the influence of someone who may as well be family. And it's very, very painful because of, like I said, the idea that you don't want to let go of your parent, but also you're contending with that guilt that you're inflicting on yourself. So, yeah. And it is really, really sad that she just, that she did say that, I just want to tell her, you know, how sorry and that I love you, and it does break your heart because of the fact that she can't do that, and yeah. So, yeah, and it does hurt, though, because obviously you can't blame Charlie for what happened, but she's lived with this guilt for so long, it's not gonna just resolve like that. She's contended with that guilt, so yeah, and again, there is that idea that Dean, like, especially in that scenario, that fear scenario, I guess you could say, that Charlie was in. You know, you had Dean being to assure her to do the right thing. It is very poignant and very, very impactful because, yeah. So he is like a brother to her, and vice versa, sister to Dean. So yeah. But there was also even a really, really concerning element when it came to Dean as well, because of the fact that, I mean, he saw Sam. And like I said, I did find it very interesting how we had the whole situation with Charlie's mom, of course, and then peering into... Because even though that Dean... see, it's funny, when you've got Sam masking how fine he is, or how not fine, should I say. He's masking that. We've got Dean, of course. I mean, it's on brand for Dean to put up those walls about how worried he is for Sam. But it is, you know, you've got Sam being very defensive about himself, but he's got to do these trials. He's got to push through that pain in his eyes. So, but you've got Sam who's obviously just not faring well, and Dean's going to be absolutely extra cautious because he knows that, okay, well, Sam has to complete the trials, although I don't want him to put himself in any danger because he is not 100% right now. So, but of course, during these trials, Dean has always been very, very worried about Sam, and yeah, and he did look very, very ill in this episode. So I don't know if that was an effort. Well, I hope it was the effort of the makeup department rather than Jared actually being sick. And they just improvised the script. Like, you know what, this works well. Not to, you know, make light of you being ill or anything, but this works well with the whole trial situation. But no, he even physically didn't look 100%, I feel. And I think that was a deliberate choice to just show the toll that that these trials are having on him. I mean, obviously we've seen him cough up blood, but now it seems like it is, because like I said, I think I did say it in the last episode when trial number 2 was complete. I was expecting a heavier detriment to the trials in terms of, you know, Sam being sick and all of that, because yeah, there is the coughing of the blood, which is very concerning itself, of course, but it's not like they're gonna take it down a notch, especially with something a bit more dangerous, with the whole rescue Bobby from hell and put him to heaven. That is a bit more dangerous than trial 1 was, so you're not expecting him to just have the sniffles or whatever in terms of physical damage that he's got. So yeah. But even Cass said about the damage cannot be undone, not even by his hand. So that does really scream concern when it comes to Sam. Well, not just in terms of how he is in this episode, but what's going to happen in after trial number 3 is done and dusted. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really, yeah, it was really, really great to have that moment with Dean hugging, like, especially after the painful moment that Charlie went through, and then him seeing Sam in his, in that fear situation. It was really, really, you know, great to have that hug and all of that. So, yeah, but it was just really, really well done, this episode. Even showcasing, like I said, the brother dynamic, of course, is going to be a very, very strong talking point, especially with Sam. I'm fine, Dean, you're not fine, and I'm telling you to stay on the bench and all of that. But then, of course, you got that hug, which, you know, really hits the heart, and then of course Charlie as well. Not just her in general, but also, like I said, with how she was dealing with the situation with her mom. So, yeah, but I did really, really love, of course, I guess the positive moments as well when it came to Charlie and yeah. Because, you know, we, as much as it, you know, breaks our heart and all of that with what Charlie went through in this episode, it was really, really great for her and Dean to continue their shenanigans and all of that, even having that montage in the beginning, which was really, really great. Just everything in general, like even her trying to adjust to the whole FBI thing, because I was just thinking about Castiel and how he was trying to adjust, and it was just very awkward for him. And of course there was a bit of awkwardness when it came to Charlie as well, obviously, but I feel like she handled, I don't know, I feel like she handled it with a bit more finesse than Cass did. Not to shade Cass, but yeah, you just think back to earlier this season in episode 8 when Cass was interviewing the freaking cat, for example. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really yeah, it was just really, really great, this episode. Loved it. And, you know, emotional stuff, especially towards the, you know, the end of things. So, yeah. But, yeah, I really, really thought that this was a pretty great episode. So, yeah. I will see you guys next time, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You could also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!